It's a beautiful Wednesday morning, and you are welcome to another edition of AM Cafe. I am Abayomi Adeyemi, and I'll be your host for today's program. Well, today's program is going to be an exciting one and an interesting one because we will be talking about the essence of humanity, the essence of giving. And our focus for today is sharing and giving to the less privileged ones in our community. Sharing and giving to the less privileged ones in our community. That is our focus for today. That's what we're going to be talking about today. And our guest for today is Kunle Buraimo, the founder of KB Foundation from Diaspora. Kunle Buraimo, the founder of KB Foundation from Diaspora. Mr. Kunle Buraimo, good morning.
Good morning from here.
Good morning. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great.
All right, that's good. That's good. Well, just like I said, today we'll be talking about sharing and giving to the less privileged ones in our community. Well, let me just go through this phrase first, very quickly. Generosity is a virtue that not only has the power to make you feel good, but also has many additional benefits, right? It's been shown that all give to others have greater life satisfaction and mental well-being than those who don't. Now, Mr. Kunle Buraimo, I would like you to first explain what less privileged ones mean. What is the meaning of less privileged people?
When you look at the definition of less privileged, those are the people who are struggling to educate. Like, for instance, we have several children. If they are at the bottom of the ladder, their parents cannot afford it. It's going to affect their health. It's going to affect education. It's going to affect their adulthood because they don't have what it takes compared to people, son or daughter of Bill Gates or these people. So it is now up to the society to rally around those less privileged and give them the opportunity so that they too part of the society.
Okay. So what you're trying to say now is the less privileged ones are the ones that does not have the same opportunity that some people.
Opportunity, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So the opportunity is not there for them, and it's now for the society to create the need for those people also. In terms of education, we need to try to educate all these less privileged kids in the best way we can. Because if we do not educate them, at the end of the day, they will create nuisance they will not be able to do anything beyond many kids that are privileged. And if you look at statistics, almost 60% of the population lives in poverty. So the goal and the goal should be how we reduce the poverty rate. Because if we do not reduce poverty rate, you will continue to have less privileged kids in the society, and we need to try and as much as possible to make sure the less privileged also have equal access to education, to health, and to different social amenities, social programs that is available in the community or the government or through non-governmental organizations such as KB Foundation.
Okay, before we come to KB Foundation, secondly,
sure.
Why is it so important? Why is it so important to help less privileged ones?
Okay, Very good question. It's very important to help them. So because if you help them, there's no opportunity for them to thrive, to grow. They will end up to create nuisance in the community. And at the end of the day, they will contribute to economic growth of that society, of the country, society, or the state. But if you help them, it's going to create a better opportunity for everybody. You'll be surprised that we say less privilege. Many of these kids, or many of these people in this category, they are actually very brilliant people. But because they lack the resources to move up the ladder, that's why they continue to be at this ladder, at the bottom. And it is up to the government, organization, and individual to see what they can also do to help these people to climb the ladder. Look at all the rich people today. Many of them are also less privileged at one point in their life. Not too many people who are born with golden spoon in their mouth. If somebody do not give them the opportunity to try, to grow, they will still be in the same category. So the opportunity has to come for people to help those less privileged people, children, girls, boys, or the different category of people in that category.
Okay. Well, if you are just joining us right now, what we've been talking about is sharing and giving to the less privileged in our community. And our guest who was speaking with us is Mr. Kunle Buraimo, the founder of KB Foundation from Diaspora. He's the one that's been speaking with us on to this focus, which is sharing and giving to the less privileged in our community. But now, Mr. Kunle Buraimo, some people give because of what they feel they can get back out of the act of giving. Now, I'm going to ask this question very straight and forward. Should we give because of the reward? Because of reward, or because we actually want to give?
Well, giving is something that is...
Hold on. Let me make this simple, Mr. Kunle Buraimo. In the biblical world, yes, even in the Quran, when you give, some people think when you give, you actually attract more blessing, right? So now, should we give because we feel that, okay, the act of giving will attract more blessings, or should we give because we actually want to give?
So that question could go in different ways.
Okay.
If you look at the Bible, the Quran, it is there written. We should always give. It said, love yourself as your brother.
That's right.
So that means you have to give to people who are less privileged. You have to give to people who are struggling. You have to give to people who need the help. You cannot say because you have it and some people don't, you will continue to let them struggle. You find a way to always give. Giving is a commandment in the Bible, in the Quran, and believe that as some people they do have it, don't give. Why? I cannot really explain that. But as long as we live in this world, we should always try to give, because it's a blessing. You might be the one that is going to derive that blessing directly. It might be your children that will derive the blessing. Because if you help somebody today, in the future, you are no longer here. Somebody will help your own children as well. So giving is just something that we have to do. It is in the Quran, in the Bible too. And I believe we should make it an habit to give. I will give you, for instance, example. In the U.S., a lot of people give, not because some of them are rich, some of them are not rich, but it is just the culture of giving. Okay, Nigeria. I really don't think in Nigeria we have call of giving. The only person that I know as an individual that used to give a lot of money to different causes was Abiola, late MKO Abiola. I remember MKO Abiola is one of the people that will give his resources to universities for renovation, for this, for that. But about that, I don't really hear in Nigeria that somebody gave to the cost to somebody donated money to the university. Look at our universities. Our university will even do better if people are giving back to them. But we don't really have the culture of giving. That is what I see when we try to distinguish between Nigeria culture of giving and the US culture of giving. In the US, people give their resources to different parties. They believe that by giving their resources, the less privileged in the country will also can move up to the ladder, and the community will be better. So that is my own opinion about giving.
Okay. Then again, Mr. Kunle Buraimo,
Yes.
People, our viewers would like to know this. They want to understand this. Giving, the act of giving, should it be done by the class of rich alone? At a point, we all need support. We all need generosity. At a point. Even the rich, the poor, every one of us. So what I'm trying to ask now is giving, or should giving be done by the rich alone, or by everyone, by all humans? Should giving be done by all humans?
Yes, that's a very good question. So I will tell you categorically, I'm not a rich person. But I do believe that in this little amount that I have, I can help at least 1, 2, 3 people to climb the ladder. It is not that I'm a rich person. Giving should not be done only by the rich people. It should be done as a board. You are rich, you are poor. You will be surprised that even if you are in work room, you are not. You can still give something to somebody. Because by giving, it's strengthening our faith. It's strengthening our community. It's strengthening our country. So I will give you one example. I listened to one news several years back. There's a lady in California. She sponsored 80 students at a university in California. She's not a real person. I'm still trying to investigate how she was able to do it. For she was not a rich person. She was able to 80 students through college. That is a remarkable achievement. So giving is not only by the rich. It should be done. It could be done by anybody who has little resources that they can share. So giving is something that I see has to be done by anybody who is on this heart. As soon as you have, you should be able to give something to somebody to make their own life better as well. So giving should be across the board, not limited to rich people.
Okay. Now coming to KB Foundation, you as the founder of KB Foundation, how has KB Foundation been able to help, to give, to show the act of generosity to the people in community and the world at large? How has KB Foundation been able to help?
Thank you for the question. I remember when we launched the foundation last year, September 16, we gave school material to St. Primary School. Not the people always. There's another St. Francis next to that St. Francis. One is a private, one is a public. The one we gave to is a public school. We gave to school supply to those children. If you see the excitement in the faces of all these children, they were so excited. And I remember we also gave stationery, went to a school in Iran with about 60 uniforms to 29 students. And I was so excited to tell you today that according to the administrators of the school, she said the end of school actually went up. KB Foundation gave the donation to those children. Because what we want to do is to encourage these children that look, you may not have it, but somebody is there to help you. And what this does to many children is they feel like if I have what it takes to be in school. So what we are trying to do is try to see how we can bridge the gap between those between the children that do not have what it takes in school. We want them to be in school so that you can be prepared, just like some other children who have it all. So that is the goal of KB Foundation. So KB Foundation has done a remarkable job. Last one year that we were founded. So I give this accolade to all the KB Foundation members because they have worked tirelessly to make sure that this foundation is one of the best foundations in Osogbo, in Nigeria. So I give it, they have been working tirelessly.
So what you're saying now in essence is the people of Osogbo, or let's say some people, in the city of Osogbo are enjoying the generosity and the charity act of KB Foundation, right?
Yeah, I can tell you that categorically because I went to another school in Osun. We pay for 100 students. I believe they say the exam is called Quebec exam. It's a promotion exam from GSS 3 to SS1. We pay 100 for 100 students.
Okay. Mr. Kuleburaimo, as time goes by, would this act of generosity will it be limited to the people of Osogbo, or would this act of generosity be moved, to other states in the country as time goes by?
The goal of the KB Foundation is to go beyond Osogbo at some point. But now it's a new foundation. We need to strategize on how we can give with the limited resources that we have. As I've said, I am not a rich person.
Yes.
If I'm rich as Bill Gates, I will give to the entire country. Because I believe that the foundation can do even beyond Osogbo, beyond Osun State. So, but as a small foundation, our strategy now is to see how we can give to the locals, to the people in Osogbo. But as time goes on, we are having going to be our strategy on how to expand. But the goal of KB Foundation is to go beyond Osogbo, beyond Osun, and even in the future to capture Nigeria. That is our goal.
Okay. So what you're trying to say in essence is, from the little, what you're saying in general now, in summary, is from the little you have, try to help others, right?
Exactly. So the least I have, I'm trying to help. But as time goes on, we are hoping to to involve different organizations that can partner with us so that reach out to different people who are less than us to ask for donation, and that donation will be able to support many of the less privileged kids. That is the goal of the foundation.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Kuleburimo.
Thank you.
Fún àwọn èèyàn wa, just hold on, fún àwọn èèyàn wa tó ń bẹ nílé, ohun tí a ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa láti àárọ̀ òní wípé láti máa ṣe oore, láti máa rí wípé àwọn tó bá kù díẹ̀ káàtó ní agbègbè wa láti máa ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́. Ìwà ìrànlọ́wọ́, ìwà àti máa ṣe oore òun ni à ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí láti àárọ̀. Ẹni tó ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ láti àárọ̀ àwọn ni ọ̀gbẹ́ni Kúnlé Buraimo. Àwọn ni olùdásílẹ̀ KB Foundation ní tó ń bẹ nílùú Òṣogbo. Àwọn ni olùdásílẹ̀ KB Foundation tó ń bẹ nílùú Òṣogbo. Àwọn ló ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ìwà àti máa ṣe oore. Tàbá ẹni tó kù díẹ̀ káàtó kí a ràn lọ́wọ́, ká má fojú pààyàn rẹ̀ wípé kí ló já ká má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Ìdílé ìṣàfihàn àbáwá ọ̀gbẹ́ni Kúnlé Buraimo láti bá wa sọ ọ̀rọ̀ lórí ìwà àti máa ṣoore. Bàbá wa ọ̀gbẹ́ni Kúnlé Buraimo, kí ẹ bá wa sọ fún àwọn èèyàn wa tó ń bẹ nílé ní èdè abínibí wa ní ṣókí. Kí ni ìtumọ̀ àwọn èèyàn tó kù díẹ̀ káàtó fún?
Ní bẹ́ẹ̀ bí àwọn tó kù díẹ̀ káàtó sí ni pé àwọn tí wọn ò fẹ́ tó ibi tí ọwọ́ wọn ò tó ibi tí àwọn míì wà. Tó yẹ pé bóyá àti jẹun ẹ̀ẹ̀kan ló lè jẹun ní ojúmọ́. Oúnjẹ ká tẹ̀jẹ̀ lójúmọ́ yẹn gan-an kò ṣara láǹfààní. Ibi tí wọ́n ń gbé kì í ṣe ibi tó yẹ kí ọmọlúwàbí máa gbé. Àwọn tèmi rí bí ẹni pé ó yẹ kéèyàn máa ṣoore nìyẹn. Àwọn tí wọn ò ní, àwọn tí mo rí bí ẹni pé ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó láwùjọ tí ìjọba bí organisation like àwọn foundation bíi ìwà báyìí tí ó yẹ kí wọ́n ràn lọ́wọ́ láti lè kúrò níbi tí wọ́n wà. Káwọn náà lè bọ̀ sí nǹkan lè gun àkàdá lọ sí òkè níbi tí àwọn tí àwùjọ tí wọ́n ṣe gbà. Tí a bá ní àwọn tí wọ́n wà nínú ipò báyìí tí wọ́n pé ipò pé àti jẹun àti lọ léèwé àti lọ sí ilé ìwòsàn ó jẹ́ nǹkan tí ó le. Ìjọba lè ṣe ètò fún wọn báwọn wọ́n lè lọ sókè. Bó ṣe kí wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ pé ilé ìwé ọ̀fẹ́ ni wọ́n á fún wọn ní o. Bó ṣe pé ìwòsàn ọ̀fẹ́ ni wọ́n á fún wọn. Ó lè ká lè ní owó orí nǹkan báyìí ní àwùjọ wa. Mo rántí ní bí ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá ní ibi iléèwé tí mo ti ń kọ́ àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Wọ́n ń sọ fún wa wípé àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kan wà tó yẹ pé wọ́n ní oúnjẹ nílé. Àmọ́ iléèwé ti ṣètò pé kí wọ́n lọ sí school pé ká wọ́n pè ní food pantry. Pé kí wọ́n lọ sí ìpìlẹ̀ food pantry iléèwé kó lọ gba oúnjẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ ní àwọn tí wọ́n bá lóúnjẹ. Torí tí ọmọ tí ò bá ní oúnjẹ tí láti àwé ó máa le díẹ̀ rọrùn. Ìdí tí iléèwé tí wọ́n ti ń kọ́ àwọn ọmọ lẹ́ẹ̀kọ́ yìí tí wọ́n ṣe ṣètò pé ọmọdé kan máa gbóúnjẹ ní ìyẹn. Àwọn tí wọ́n bá ní ẹ̀kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wà fún wọn káà lè sọ pé ẹ̀rọ náà ní ìkòkò ẹ̀kọ́ kan wà ń bẹ̀. Náà wọ́n bá ní bá wà ń bẹ̀ ẹ̀rí pé tọ́ọ̀gì wọn ń gbòòrò oríṣiríṣi ní wọn ń gbòòrò. Nàìjíríà ní ti mọ̀ pé àti àwọn kọ́lé tó yẹ pé fẹ́ẹ̀tì tá a kọ́ ó ga gbẹ̀gbọ̀n tá a kọ́ lọ kò sẹ́ni tó bá rí tí ẹ̀ka kọ́ gbàmọ́.
ó dáná.
àwọn nílùú òyìnbó fẹ́ǹsì fẹ́ǹsì kò fẹ́ lè ga gbé wọn lè lóyún náà kó lè mọ́ kúrò lẹ̀ torí pé àwùjọ wọn tọ́jú gbogbo àwọn tó yẹ kó tọ́jú tó ó lè dàbí ti pé wọ́n lọ̀kọ̀ ní ká ó lè mọ́ wàá jà ó lè mọ́ àwọn ọmọ ní tó ìlú mo sí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn tí wọ́n lò ní.
ó dáná ọ̀gbẹ́ni Kúnlé Bùráímọ̀ mo fẹ́ sáwọn pé kì í ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ náà kì í ṣe pé bí ìjọba àti pé àwa gan fún aláwa gan a ní iṣẹ́ láti ṣe náà àti wípé àwọn ilé iṣẹ́ míì wà ní agbègbè wa tó jẹ́ pé ó ní ohun tó à ń pè ní social responsibility ìyẹn wípé àwọn ilé iṣẹ́ tó wà ní sàkání tó wà ní agbègbè wa àwọn ojúṣe tó yẹ kó máa ṣe fún àwọn èèyàn tó ń bẹ ní agbègbè wọn àbíbẹ́ẹ̀kọ́ kí lẹ rí sọ sí yẹn ní ṣókí.
ìdí tí mo ṣe dárúkọ ìjọba ní ìjọba ní ó ní ètò láti jẹ́ kí ẹ̀kọ́ kọ́ fáwọn ọmọdé ní ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ tó bá fáwọn ọmọdé ní ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ èyí ò lè rọrùn fún àwọn òbí wọn iṣẹ́ ìjọba ní láti fún àwọn ọmọdé ní ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí UNICEF gbogbo àgbáyé ló gbọ́dọ̀ fún àwọn ọmọ wọn ní ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ tó yẹ kóró káwọn náà lè kà ní.
ẹ ṣeun gan.
lórí tẹ wá sọ yìí pé yes àwọn organisation kan wà tó yẹ pé ìgbóòlù nílò fún àwọn aráàlú tó bá wo Òṣogbo ẹ bá wo Òṣogbo Ifẹ̀ káàpẹrẹ iléeṣẹ́ mẹ́rin tó wà lóṣogbo tá a ní gbòòlù fún tó fẹ́ fáwọn ọmọ ní bóyá wọ́n fẹ́ ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ àní iléeṣẹ́ kan lóṣogbo tó lè ṣe nǹkan mẹ́rin èkó nìkan ni a ti ní nǹkan báyìí. àìsàn àwọn tó lè wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àwọn tí iléeṣẹ́ ló dẹ́kọ̀ wọ́n sábà wá sí ìlú òkè èkó nìkan náà wọ́n ń dúró wọn. ẹ̀jẹ̀ rí pé iṣẹ́ pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ wọn. tẹ́ bá lọ sífẹ̀ kò sí iléeṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ti lè gbódò fáwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n wà ní iléèwé àbí àwọn tí wọ́n ní. tẹ́ bá lọ sí Òṣogbo kò sí iléeṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ti lè ṣe gbódò fáwọn tí wọ́n ní. tẹ́ bá lọ sí Iléṣà kò sí.
ó dáná ọ̀gbẹ́ni Kúnlé Bùráímọ̀ kí ni ọ̀rọ̀ ìyànjú tí ẹ lè gba àwọn èèyàn nípa láti máa ṣe.
ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn gbà ní pé bí mo ṣe sọ pé ìbọn ní ìṣòro àmọ́ ìjọba tọ́lọ́kọ̀ tí a lè pín láàrin àwọn tí mo bá ní. ẹlòmíì lè sọ pé bóyá ń wà nǹkan lọ́dọ̀ àwọn tó ń fún mi àwọn táwọn kúkú fún ní ìgbà ìpín kò sí ọ̀kan tí mo rí rẹ́ ìkankan nu wọn rí ìmọ̀ wọn rí ìrírí wọn. àwọn kan ṣàǹṣoore pé torí ó wà ní ìwé mímọ́ pé ká ṣoore fún àwọn tí tá a ti ẹ̀ mọ̀. ó ní love your neighbor as yourself.
That's right.
nínú rẹ ó lè má jẹ ará àdé rẹ ó lè jẹ àdúgbò ó lè jẹ aláàdúgbò lórí túmọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ sí mi.
ẹ ṣeun gan.
love your neighbor as yourself. ẹ ran àwọn míì náà lọ́wọ́.
ẹ ṣeun gan ọ̀gbẹ́ni Kúnlé Bùráímọ̀ ẹ ṣe gan. We won't be able to go further than this due to our time constraints, but first we want to appreciate Mr. Kúnlé Bùráímọ̀, the founder of KB Foundation, Osogbo City. I want to say thank you for joining us on our show today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, and also want to appreciate the people behind the success of this program, right from our cameraman. I want to say thank you. And also our producer, Shola Ogunleye, our supervising producer, Adesoye Awodeji. and also our executive producer, Adeola Adebayo. I want to thank you for making sure that this program is a success. Well, we won't be able to go further than this, but join us tomorrow for our interesting edition of AM Cafe. I still remain your host, Abayomi Adeyemi, and I'll say bye for now.